Hello, it's August 2022, and in my previous video I had gone into some depth with regards to the injustice, the corruption in the city of Calgary in the province of Alberta with regards to, for example, my criminal matter. And again, I'm going to state that how my story began with the sexual abuse, sex trafficking of these vulnerable women doesn't matter. Now, one of the most telling, possibly one of the most important pieces of evidence that I had obtained was towards the end. And I had contacted some lawyers who are into, for example, exonerating innocent people. And they looked into my case, sent them everything, and I think it was about a month or two later, they came back, and I have an email of this, where they said that they couldn't help me due to, I'm going to quote, pushback. Now that really has to tell you something about my case, my story overall, the pushback. So interpreting that, someone or a group did not want them to help me. And this was tied into resurrecting, or trying to resurrect, or the idea of resurrecting my criminal matter. They were getting pushback. And that in itself tells a lot. Now, they didn't want to expand on it too much, but when you can put two and two together to understand the pressure to have me wrongfully convicted for whatever reason. So I just wanted to revisit that. There was an older video that I made at that time talking about that, and it's just mind-numbing. Now, I've said many times, I'm no one special. I'm not important. Really, I'm a nobody. So why the push to silence me, to discredit me, to destroy my life? Now, there's a history of me, and I've shared enough that people can put two and two together with regards to, for example, the time when I was practicing law as agent, and my career at that time, and the paths that I walked in life. Does it all tie together? I don't know. But I do know one thing. The information that I know what was happening in the city of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, implicated many powerful people. And I never once wanted to be that guy or that person to, I don't know how you want to call it, to whistleblow, expose, whatever. I've told this story once. I'm pretty sure I told this story once. I'm going to say it here. I was approached by many people on the inside of, say, for example, the political structure, the elitist types. And I remember there was one individual who kept coming around to where I was staying at the time, and this person's home said, yeah, this person keeps coming by. And one day I had seen this person coming up the walkway, and I asked where I was staying, is that them? And they're like, yeah. So I met with them. We went for a long drive out to the country. The drive there, they were just talking. We're just talking about nothing specific. We got somewhere, got out, stretched our legs. Then getting back into the vehicle, they said, so tell me your story. Now by now I'm thinking this is kind of weird. So I said, I think you already know my story. They said, I want to hear you say it. By the time we got back and we were talking, they said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Because you're the first person in the history of Calgary to go against this corruption. My response was, I did not want to be that guy. I just want my life back. So I didn't set out with some delusion to be some sort of, as a descriptive, some sort of hero or anything. It was thrown at me, and I had to deal with it. And I think that's where a lot of people, for example, who call themselves truthers or freedom fighters, and I'm not saying anything bad about these types of people, but a lot of people, they want to be that person. They want to be special. I'm not special, nor have I ever sought out to be someone special. But I can assure you that when something is imposed on you, say knowledge or opportunity, it's not anything that is glamorous at all. I've said many times, there are many other people like myself you never heard of who have tried to or even accomplished their mission of, say, for example, trying to help others or expose something, but their lives are completely destroyed. There's nothing glamorous about it. But going back to the pushback, it kind of ties all in. I'm no one. And they really had to make a point to silence me. Silence me with what I know about this sexual abuse, sex trafficking, whatever you want to call it, and the corruption that happens there. And I'm just going to close off by saying again, I believe it was around December of 2015, one of the major news companies in Ontario did some sort of, I don't know, expose or something with regards to their looking into all the different courts and police across Canada. And they concluded that Calgary has the most corrupt police, judicial, political, they're the most corrupt. That's what they said. And I had people in Ontario contact me saying, hey, this was just on the news. There was no link to me, and I'm not taking credit for anything, but they were very much aware of my story. So anyway, for whatever it's worth, I just thought I'd throw this out, but really the pushback is the focus of this video. Why would they, whomever, want to make sure that, as a descriptive, I'm destroyed? Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people saying to me, oh, when is it going to get easier? When you die.